What's up, guys? How's it going, all you moistly speakers? Today's video, what we're gonna do is go ahead and start working on the sub box for the Curse Cutlass. What we're doing here is we got some round stock to make a wire frame that we're gonna hang some felt off of, these clothespins here, and then we're gonna fiberglass on top of it. What we're going to do is we're going to run the round rod around the radius of the whole car. We'll jet out for the trunk, come all the way back, and then we'll put down some support legs temporary to hold it. We're going to put some plywood in the center to mount the nitrous bottle to, and then we're going to cut rings for each 12-inch sub, 4 of them. And yeah, we'll get everything out of the trunk here and start measuring and cutting some rod. All right, our first measurement along the back here seems to be about 40. We'll cut this piece of round rod now, and then we're going to come out, over, and back into the corner. And then inside here, we're going to put bristles after, just to give us enough room for this arm to clear. Then to clear the trunk arms here, I think we'll come out about 4 inches, should give us plenty. All right, so it's going to go something like this. I think we kind of got the idea here. Now I got to measure over. All right, guys. So this is where we want it. Leave about 1/4 of an inch gap for your fiberglass and filler and all that. Make sure the trunk fully closes, which it should. Don't worry, it's gonna mount a little bit lower on these ends. It's just stuck in there to hold it up. And now I'll cut these straight pieces. All right, guys, we're moving along quite nicely. And I've left it sprung in a bit. You can see a bow in the center there because this rod is actually just gonna ride underneath that trunk seal, but I'm just using it like this to form the shape as I go. Okay, now we started to round the trunk, follow the seal down, stopped a couple inches around the trunk latch because we're gonna put a hoop around there for clearance, and just got this side to do. All right, I'm just going to use this piece of angle iron to clamp them at 6.5 here. That's the 2 end pieces around the latch. And then I'll get this square, weld her in, and it should hold its shape, and then we can build some legs. All right, now that we got our frame, it's got about a 1/2 inch gap all the way around. Gets a little bit bigger at the back for clearance, and then it points out because it's eventually going to sit kind of under like where the trunk latch is. And now what we do is we'll measure down to the trunk floor, and we'll just get some kind of legs to hold it in place, maybe some little bit of tech screws. That's something I could take easy out until I get the form done here. All right, guys, we got some down legs and a support running across the trunk here all the way back up. Now you got to make some legs and pretty much mirror the same image on the back and then connect them together. All right, we got this rear down leg mocked up here. Now we just got to connect it to the back of the frame here, and then we'll put some side gussets to push that wire up close. Right on. Now we got the bottom of the trunk boxed up here, so it should give it some support. We're going to go from these legs diagonal up to this corner to push this gap up, and then that should just about have her. All right, we got the frame for the fiberglass made. I'll gusset it up. We'll pull her out and have a look. All right, something like that is what you should be left with. Should slide in easy, be pretty rigid. It's going to gain a lot of strength when we go to wrap it. So now what you do on the next video here, we'll be taking felt and clothespinning it all along the outside of it, and then laying in our plywood cutouts to get the desired sag that we want. And then in the center, we're gonna have a flat piece, kind of radius edges that the nitrous bottle is gonna sit on. And then we're gonna have 2 more subwoofers over here. And then this back panel here on the outside we'll have plywood on the outside, and then your amps will get mounted there and on the corners here. Thanks for checking out my videos. Comment, like, subscribe. Check out some of my other content. Have a few painting videos, some off-road stuff, a little bit of everything, guys. Have a look, drop some comments, some likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Take her easy.